told myself it wasn't much, just days and distance, nothing touched. I washed the cup you used to take, folded your shirt without a break. No tears, no pause, I played it through, as if I hadn't lost you too. I didn't let it hurt, not then, not when you said the words. I kept it neat, I kept it small, as if it wasn't mine to fall. But looking back now through the blur, I didn't let it hurt. I laughed at shows we used to watch, deleted photos, cleared the box. I told my friends I felt just fine, that nothing deep was left behind. I didn't let it hurt, not then, not when you said the words. I kept it neat, I kept it small, as if it wasn't mine to fall. But looking back now through the blur, I didn't let it hurt. I thought that strength was staying dry, but now I know that's just a lie. I didn't let it hurt, but now it hits in every word. A name I see, a sound, a street, and all the walls I kept complete begin to crack, begin to stir, because I didn't let it hurt. And maybe healing needs it first, to feel it when it hurts. Soft winds on an open day carry all my fears away. Golden hours touch my hands, dreams are written in the sand. Coffee cups and morning skies whisper hope with sleepy eyes. Hold the breeze, don't let it fall. Little dreams can still stand tall. Breathe it slow, breathe it kind. Leave your worries far behind. In the light we softly stay, finding peace in every day. Empty streets and open seas, songs are carried by the breeze. Paper boats and woven skies, drifting through the quiet sighs. Hold the breeze, don't let it with gentle grace, and I'm still here in this quiet place. Tea gone cold on the windowsill. Still my heart won't keep still. A song from down the hallway plays, soft and slow like yesterday's. I don't need to chase the sound, it always knows where to be found. Falling slow like leaves at night. No need to run, no need to fight. In this hush I hear it clear. The way you loved me still feels near. Streetlight shadows on my wall. I trace your name, I let it fall. The clock forgets to count the time, while I stay lost in silent rhyme. I don't reach, I don't regret. Some songs are best when softly said. Falling slow like leaves at night. No need to run, no need to fight. In this hush I hear it clear. The way you loved me still feels near. Every note, a breath, a sigh, letting go without goodbye. Falling slow, and that's okay. Some hearts learn a quieter way. And though you're gone, I somehow know you're with me still, just falling slow. The night leans in with gentle grace, and I exhale in this quiet place. I stood by the open door, hoping you'd ask me to stay once more. But you just looked the other way, so I turned and walked away. You lit a light but left it low, a flicker I was scared to know. I tried to hold you without weight, but love can't live in silent grace. If I had stayed, would we have tried? Would we have faced what we denied? Now all I have are echoes clear of words I wished you let me hear. If I had stayed, would we be fine? Or were we always out of time? Fell soft that final night. It matched the tears I couldn't fight. I walked away but took the pain and wore it like your name. If I had stayed, would we have tried? Would we have faced what we denied? Now all I have are echoes clear of words I wished you'd let I never said the words out loud, but hoped you'd hear them in this sound. I looked away instead of close, hid how I felt when it mattered most. You waited there with open eyes while I got lost in my disguise. I thought you'd understand without my voice, without my hand. I thought you'd feel what I kept in and know the love I never pinned. But silence isn't love's command, and I was wrong. I thought you'd understand. You needed more than quiet looks, more than my lines inside old books. But I kept hoping you would stay while never asking you to wait. Oh, I thought you'd understand without my voice, without my hand. I thought you'd feel what I kept in and all the love I never pinned. But silence isn't love's command, and I was wrong. I thought you'd understand. Some things need more than steady eyes. They need a heart that doesn't hide. I thought you'd understand, but now you're gone, you've made your stand. And all I have are words too late that never got to reach your gate. Now all that's left is empty sand. I was wrong. I thought you'd understand. I should have held your open hand, but I stayed quiet and thought you'd understand.
You said forever like it meant a thing, but love to you was just a passing fling. I held on tight while you slipped away. Now I've got nothing kind to say. You played your part, the charming fool. I broke myself to match your rules. I gave you light, you gave me shade. Now all the trust I had is frayed. Not this time, I won't come back. You've lost the heart you can't get back. I gave you chances, I let things slide, but now I see through all your lies. Not this time, no second round. I've burned the bridge, I won't back down. You had your grip, you played your line, but you won't break me. Not this time. You love the mirror more than me. Took what you wanted, then set me free. But I've rebuilt from what you broke. Learned how to stand, learned how to cope. Not this time, I won't come back. You've lost the heart you can't get back. I gave you chances, I let things slide, but now I see through all your lies. Not this time, no second round. I've burned the bridge, till I ran dry. I searched for reasons, asked for why, but now your voice just fades like dust, and I don't owe you any trust. Not this time, no midnight call, no coming back, I've seen it all. You thought I'd fold, I'd run, I'd plead, but I've found everything I need. Not this time, I choose my fire, I'm walking out, I'm climbing higher. You had your hold, you had your climb, but you won't touch me. Not this time. Not this time. You won't touch me. Not this time.
The clock still ticks, but time won't move. This room still smells a bit like you. I wear your shirt to feel you near, but it can't hold back the tears. Your book's untouched, your coffee mug still resting where you left your love. I trace the lines where you once lay, pretending you're not far away. After you left, the silence grew. No sound could drown the thought of you. I try to breathe, I try to sleep, but even dreams don't run that deep. The world goes on, the sun still shines, but nothing feels like it was mine. I smile for friends, I laugh for show, but deep inside you'd never know. No final words, no long goodbye, just empty space and asking why. If love was real, why did it fade? Why did forever slip away? After you left, I lost my way, still hoping you'd return someday, but only echoes fill this room, and I still breathe in your perfume. After you left, I'm not the same, still whispering your name. You didn't say a single word, just nodded when my voice got blurred. You held the space, didn't try to fix, you let me be right in the mix. Your hand was still, but not too far, like headlights waiting in the dark. You gave me time, I didn't ask, and somehow that's what always lasts. It's the way you listen that softens the ache. You don't rush the moment or offer what's fake. You don't need to fill the silence I keep, but somehow your stillness is what helps me speak. I've talked to walls and empty rooms, to people nodding far too soon, but you don't blink, you don't retreat. You meet my words and make them breathe. It's the way you listen that opens the door to things I've never said, but feel to the core. You don't interrupt or draw your line, you just let the truth unfold in time. There's a quiet kind of grace in how you hold this space. No pressure, just the room to be someone true. It's the way you listen that pulls me in. No judgment waiting, just light on skin. It's not what you say, but how you stay, and how I find myself that way. It's the way you listen that helps me stay. I'm a queen, got my crown on tight, walking through the room like I own the night. I'm the rhythm, I'm the rhyme, got the power, I'm on my grind. You can't tell me how to live my life, I'm living large, no need to think twice. Got my vision clear, I'm never blind. On my throne, I'm feeling just fine. They don't know me, but they wanna see all the fire that's inside of me. I'm a woman so wild, so free, ain't no one who can stop me. I'm the queen of my own world, in my hands I got it all unfurled. I don't need no one to tell me what to do, I'm living how I want, so are you. I'm a woman, got that strength inside, walking with my head held high. I'm the queen of my own world, and I'm shining like a diamond, so bold, so wild. I'm the fire, I'm the spark, lighting up the world when it gets dark. I don't need no crown to wear, my presence speaks and that's rare. Every step I leave a mark, soaring high, yeah. I'm gonna go far, every move so hypnotic, they can't deny. It's iconic, they don't know me but they wanna see all the fire that's inside of me. I'm a woman so wild, so free, ain't no one who can stop me. I'm the queen of my own world, in my hands I got it all unfurled. I don't need no one to tell me what to do, I'm living how I want, so are you. I'm a woman, got that strength inside, walking with my head held high. I'm the queen of my own world, and I'm shining like a diamond, so bold, so wild. Oh, I'm taking over this throne, I don't need no man to call my own. I've got power, I've got grace, a woman like me can't be replaced. I'm the queen of my own world, in my hands I got it all unfurled. I don't need no one to tell me what to do, I'm living how I want, so are you. I'm a woman, got that strength inside, walking with my head held high. I'm the queen of my own world, and I'm shining like a diamond, so bold, so wild. I found your photo behind a drawer, edges curled like time asked for more. Your face was softer than I recall, like even memory starts to fall. I used to see you clear as day, but now you fade in quiet ways. You're almost a memory, but not quite gone, like the last few lyrics of a favorite song. I don't reach back, but I still see the shadow of who you used to be. I passed the corner where we first met. It looks the same, but holds no thread. No tears, no pull, just something light. A trace of you in soft twilight. You're not a wound, just faded ink, still part of me, more than I think. You're almost a memory, but not erased, still floating gentle in empty space. I don't relive, but I don't forget. You're softer now, but with me, yeah. Some loves don't vanish, they just sleep in corners of the hearts they keep. You're almost a memory, and maybe that's fine. Not heavy anymore, just part of time. I don't hold tight, but still I see you flicker through what's left of me. Candlelight flickers on the wall. Your heartbeat is my favorite song. The world can wait, we've got it all. Right here, right now, where we belong. Stay in this moment, don't let it fade. Wrapped in your warmth, I'm not afraid. Nothing else matters, just you and me. This is what love was meant to be. Your voice is softer than the rain, whispering peace into my day. You take the weight and all the pain, and chase the lonely nights away. Stay in this moment, don't let it fade. Wrapped in your warmth, I'm not afraid. Nothing else matters, just you and me. This is what love was meant to be. Even if the stars all lose their shine, I'll still be yours and you'll be mine. A love so quiet, deep and true, moment, don't let it fade. Wrapped in your warmth, I'm not afraid. Nothing else matters, just you and me. This is what love was meant to be. Even if the stars all lose their shine, I'll still be yours and you'll be mine. A love so quiet, deep and true, I found forever here with you. You don't rush in with answers, you just hand me the tea. Let the moment be silent, and somehow I feel seen. You don't fix what's broken or ask me to explain, but the way you sit beside me takes the edge off all my pain. You don't have to try to pull me through. Just being near is more than you knew. No rescue plans or perfect lines. You give me peace by giving time. You don't have to try to make it right. You're already doing what I need tonight. You don't say it's okay now or rush to fill the air, but you look at me softly like you've always been there. I never asked for comfort, but somehow you still knew that love is often quiet and shows up without cue. You don't have to try to change my mind. You let me hurt without a sign. No tidy bow, no closing phrase. You just stay and give me space. You don't have to try to hold the sky. You're already given what most pass by. I used to think I had to hide the parts of me that break sometimes, but with you here I just exhale and let the silence tell the tale. You don't have to try to shine or prove. You give me light by being you. No clever words, no grand replies, just steady hands and steady eyes. You don't have to try, and that's the grace of feeling safe in your quiet place. You already do.
La 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la. Song begins where silence grew, soft echoes of a love I knew. You were dancing down the alley, barefoot laughter in the breeze, singing verses from the Beatles while the world fell to its knees. Your hand found mine without a word, like we had always known the tune. Two hearts in time, a chord unheard beneath the lazy summer moon. That's the song we found together, in a key that no one knew. It played through every little moment, in the sunlight, in the blue. Though the notes are gone forever, I can still hum every line. That's the song we found together, and it echoes in my mind. You draw hearts upon the window with the fog of morning's chill. We'd make plans we never followed, but they felt so right, so real. Each smile a perfect harmony, each silence held a rhyme. The bridge between our yesterdays still sings in triple time. That's the song we found together, in a beat that felt like home. We never wrote it down on paper, but the melody had grown. Though the chorus fades and falters, it still dances in the air. That's the song we found together, and I find it everywhere. Maybe we were just a refrain that lingered in the pouring rain, but even now I hear it play when golden light meets yesterday. That's the song we found together, where your voice would lift the sky. It's still with me in the quiet as the seasons wander by. Though the verses drift and scatter, I recall them just the same. That's the song we found together, and I whisper it by name. La-da-da. Still humming what we used to know.
I stood still, you turned to go, and I said nothing, like I didn't know. The door closed soft, the night grew white, but I just watched, I never tried to speak the truth I always hid. And now I live with what I did. I let you walk away with everything I meant to say. No fight, no tears, just quiet air. I thought you'd know I'd always care, but silence stood in love's own way, and I let you walk away. Your jacket still hangs on the chair. I leave it there like you still care, but days drift on and nothing's new, except the way I think of you. I let you walk away with everything I meant to say. No fight, no tears, just quiet air. I thought you'd know I'd always care, but silence stood in love's own way, and I let you walk away. Maybe love was not enough, or maybe I was just too tough to say the words I needed to before I lost the chance with you. I let you walk away and watch the light just fade to gray. Now every step you took that night still echoes in the morning light. I never asked for you to stay, I just let you walk away. And now I miss the words I couldn't say, because I let you walk away. The room still holds your shadow shape. The air is thick, I can't escape. We let the silence take our place, left all the words we meant to say. Your coffee's cold, the light is dim. I hear your voice in violin. We didn't fight, we didn't cry, we just let go without goodbye. And all the things we didn't say still echo in the quiet gray. I wish I held on one more time before you slipped out of my life, but silence was the price we paid for all the things we never said. I see your shoes still by the door, like you might come back once more. But time has drawn its final line, and I'm alone with what was mine. And all the things we didn't say still echo in the quiet gray. I wish I held on one more time before you slipped out of my life, but silence was the price we paid for all the things we never said. Maybe someday we'll find a way to speak the things we didn't say. door was open just enough for me to stop you if I'd been brave. You didn't cry, you didn't plead. You waited once, then chose to leave. I stood there quiet, heart in hand, and let you go just as you planned. I should have asked you to stay, but I thought love would find its way. I didn't shout, I didn't run, I just watched you face the sun. And now those steps won't turn this way. I should have asked you to stay. The keys you left still on the shelf, a quiet note I wrote myself. I folded it but never gave the words I needed. Too late to say. I should have asked you to stay, but I thought love would find its way. I didn't shout, I didn't run, I just watched you face the sun. And now those steps won't turn this way. I should have asked you to stay. Maybe I was too afraid to give you more than what we made. But now I see an empty space. What I could have said to make you stay. I should have asked you to stay before I let it slip away. There's no one left to hear me now, but I still whisper to the sound of all the love I lost that day. I should have asked you to stay, but you were gone before I prayed. I should have asked you to stay. The keys still hang beside the door, your shoes untouched upon the floor. I take the same walk every day, down empty streets you used to stay. The air still holds your laughing sound, but now there's no one else around. I pass the bench beneath the tree where you once said you'd wait for me. But seasons change and people do. Now I just sit and think of you. I go back to where we used to be, where time stood still for you and me. But all I find is quiet air and traces of you everywhere. I read the notes you left behind, each word still echoes in my mind. I try to move, but memories stay and pull me back to yesterday. I go back to where we used to be, where time stood still for you and me. But now the sky has lost its blue, and everything reminds me of you. Maybe one day the ache will fade, but for now real and hearts were free. No silence takes the space between, and I keep dreaming what could have been.
She walked across the garden wall with sandals on and nothing small. She waved at birds and spun around like springtime dancing on the ground. I had no words, just watched her glide like sunshine poured from every side. She had sunlight in her hair and not a single worldly care. She made the morning feel brand new, and every sky a softer blue. Oh, I was young and unaware of all that sunlight in her hair. She asked me once, where do dreams go? I said they follow where you throw. She laughed and said I talk too much, then brushed my hand with just a touch. We shared a song, a clumsy rhyme, and never worried about time. She had sunlight in her hair and not a single worldly care. She made the morning feel brand new, and every sky a softer blue. Oh, I was young and unaware of all that sunlight in her hair. I don't know where she went that fall, just vanished like a curtain call. But sometimes when the day is right, I see her dancing in the light. She had sunlight in her hair and left a feeling in the air, the kind you chase but never find. It lingers gently in your mind. Oh, I still see her standing there with all that sunlight in her hair. La la la. Sunlight in her hair.
I clean the table, your chair still pulled. I almost reached, but stopped, stayed cool. Your shadow lingers in coffee stains and in the places where nothing remains. No note was left, no final sound, but quiet truths still hang around. I'm still holding nothing, but it feels like weight, like empty hands can still hesitate. You didn't close, but didn't stay, and silence filled what words won't say. Your shoes are missing, your coat is gone, but but your leaving was never strong. It crept in slowly, without a name, and left the room exactly the same. You didn't cry, I didn't plead, but loss can bloom without a seed. I'm still holding nothing, but it fills the space like breathless thoughts I can't replace. You said no words, but took your light and left me here in softer night. Some part of love just doesn't leave. It hides in corners underneath. I'm still holding nothing, and that's what stays. Not the touch, but your quiet ways. I carry less, but not alone. Your silence made this heart your home. Late at night you whisper softly, saying all the words I used to believe. But your touch, it feels so empty, like a ghost of what we used to be. I see the signs, but I look away. Tell myself you'd never change, but deep inside I know the truth. I was never meant for you. And I've been falling for a lie, holding on while you say goodbye. You say you love me, but not tonight. I can feel it, I can see it in your eyes. Oh, I've been drowning, sinking in the pain. Every touch just fades away. You say you need me, but not tonight. I was never the only one. All the nights you left me waiting, wondering if you'd ever come back home. Now I know I was mistaken. Love was just a game you played alone. I see the signs, but I look away. Tell myself you never change, but deep inside I know the truth. I was never meant for you. And I've been falling for a lie, holding on while you say goodbye. You say you love me, but not tonight. I can feel it, I can see it in your eyes. Oh, I've been drowning, sinking in the pain. Every touch just fades away. You say you need me, but not tonight. I was never the only one. How could I be so blind? Lost in the way you held me tight. But now I see I've been deceived, and love should never feel like this. changed the sheets last week, but your scent comes back like music under silence, or a line left off track. I fold the corners neat, just like you do, but every finished task still feels like you. Some things move, but don't move on. Some lights fade, but still feel on. You're not quite gone, you just don't speak. You hide in days and slow this week. You don't show up, but you don't leave. You drift like smoke, I barely breathe. I take the longer way just to pass your street. Don't mean to do it, but that's where thoughts meet. Your laugh comes back in random air, like memories trick, or love's still there. Some things end, but echo long. Some names hum inside a song. Well, you're not quite gone, you just blur through like faded ink. It still feels true. You're not inside, but not erased. You linger soft in quiet space. No door was slammed, no words were thrown. You just became what I once known. You're not quite gone, but not still mine. You rest like dust between the lines, and maybe love was meant to stay in echoes. I talked into the quiet, hoping you'd hear. Not to change your mind, just to make it clear. I never needed flowers, just a space to cry, without feeling like I had to justify. I wasn't asking for you to fix the pain. Just sit beside me and let it rain. If you hurt me, would you have stayed? If you saw the storm, would you have prayed? I wasn't loud, but I was real. You walked away from how I feel. You never raised your voice, but you made it known this wasn't the version you wanted shown. I softened every sentence, held back the flood, but even gentle truths can taste like blood. You called it timing, but it felt like fear. You left the moment I drew near. If you hurt me, not just myself, but through it all, you always said you loved my calm, but never stayed to hear the storm. If you heard me past the noise, if you loved my truest voice, you'd still be here, you'd still be near. But I spoke and you disappeared.
I still walk that narrow lane where laughter echoed after rain. The cafe sign is old and torn, but I still see us every morn. You'd point at clouds and sing a tune. I'd watch the light fall into June. The world was small, the sky was wide, and I was always by your side. I still walk that way where time stood still, where every breeze could raise a thrill. The leaves still rustle like before, though now they don't fall at your door. You're a part of every day, that's why I still walk that way. The river hums the songs we knew, it flows like us just passing through. The bench we carved our names into still holds a space for me and you. I hum your lines, I speak your part. The silence answers from the heart. The seasons come, the colors stay, and I still walk that same old way. I still walk that way where time stood still, where every breeze could raise a thrill. The leaves still rustle like before, though now they don't fall at your door. You're a part of every day, that's why I still walk that way. Some songs don't end, they just grow low and play in hearts we used to know. I never said the last goodbye, I let you live in lullabies. I still walk that way with you in mind. The past we left are what I find. A chorus lost, a verse I keep, that sings me softly into sleep. Though the world has changed its way, I still walk that way. I still walk that way.
I wrote a message I'd never sent, just spilled the thoughts that wouldn't bend. You're not around to read or hear, but still I speak when no one's near. Some feelings stay, though time moves on, like half-sung lines in an old song. These are the words I never sent, soft as breath, but heavy just let it float into the sky. I see you sometimes in faces past, or catch your name in questions asked. I don't respond, but something stirs, a weightless pool without the words. Some loves don't close with one clear end. They echo back through what we send. These are the words I never sent, still hanging where the silence went. They trace the shape you left in me, like footprints made beneath the sea. I don't forget, but I don't need to plant a rose that won't receive. I speak them now, not for the past, but for the peace I found at last. These are the words I never shared, not for you, but for the care. They held me through the things we missed, each sentence like an unseen kiss. You may be gone, but in this line I write you out and feel just fine. I saw your name on a cafe sign. A moment passed, but it felt like mine. Not pain, not shock, just something warm, like quiet rain before a storm. I didn't flinch, I didn't cry, just stood there still and let it lie. I still remember, not to rewind, but just to know what you left behind. Not every love was made to stay, but yours still colors my quiet day. I walk alone, but not in lack. Your shadow soft and doesn't ask. You live in sense and certain songs. You're not here, but not quite gone. I let you go, but never lost. You left a light I never tossed. I still remember in little ways the way you smiled on cloudy days. Not with regret or aching need, just quiet truth in what I keep. Some loves don't end, they just reside in softer places deep inside. I still remember, but I'm okay. You're part of me in a settled way. Not holding on, but not let go. Just learning how to softly know.
She walked across the garden wall with sandals on and nothing small. She waved at birds and spun around like springtime dancing on the ground. I had no words, just watched her glide like sunshine poured from every side. She had sunlight in her hair and not a single worldly care. She made the morning feel brand new and every sky a softer blue. Oh, I was young and unaware of all that sunlight in her hair. She asked me once, where do dreams go? I said they follow where you throw. She laughed and said I talk too much, then brushed my hand with just a touch. We shared a song, a clumsy rhyme, and never worried about time. She had sunlight in her hair and not a single worldly care. She made the morning feel brand new and every sky a softer blue. Oh, I was young and unaware of all that sunlight in her hair. I don't know where she went that fall, just vanished like a curtain call. But sometimes when the day is right, I see her dancing in the light. She had sunlight in her hair and left a feeling in the air, the kind you chase but never find. It lingers gently in your mind. Oh, I still see her standing there with all that sunlight in her hair. La la la. Sunlight in her hair.
I didn't ask you to explain, just nodded slowly in the rain. I set the plate, poured just for one, turned off the lights before the sun. No final words, no open door. I let you leave and nothing more. I let the silence win, kept all my questions deep within. No crying scenes, no angry line, just folded time. I called just fine, but now it echoes sharp and thin. I let the silence win. I didn't fight, I didn't stay, just cleared the shelf and looked away. I thought that quiet meant I'd healed, but now I know what I concealed. I let the silence win and locked the hurt I felt within. No final fight, no begging call, just quiet steps down quiet halls. But truth still lingers in my skin. I let the silence win. If I had spoken one more time, would you have heard it as a sign? But all I gave was space and grace, and now I miss your quiet face. I let the silence win, but now it burns where words don't let silence win. But I did. I let the silence win.
We used to talk by the old school gate, with shoes untied and hearts that raced. The world was wide and undefined, but we were sure of what we'd find. A glance, a laugh, a skipping stone, and dreams too big to walk alone. Back when we believed in anything, and every song was ours to sing. Chase the stars with open eyes and kiss the clouds in pastel skies. I still remember how it felt back when we believed. We carved our names in the wooden desk, past folded notes, took every test. I'd hum a line, you'd harmonize, like every word was memorized. The chords were sweet, the rhythm slow, the kind of love you'd never know. Back when we believed in every line, that you and I were by design. We'd spin in circles just to fall and laugh like we had seen it all. I still recall the way you breathed back when we believed. Maybe we were only children, but we meant each line we gave. Even now in quiet moments, I still hear what we once made. Back when we believed in everything, like we could fly on paper wings. We had no need to understand. We held the world with open hands. I still remember what we dreamed back when we believed. La la la. Oh, back when we believed. I was walking slow, the sky was gray. Didn't expect much from that day, but then I heard a gentle laugh. It cut the clouds and made me stay. You asked if I believed in fate. I didn't know, but I was late.
You were leaning by the cafe wall with eyes that never met at all, but still I felt a rhythm there, like someone paused the evening air. I smiled before I had a plan. You didn't speak, you simply ran. That's the day you found me in the middle of the rain. Not a word we needed, but I still recall your name. It wasn't planned, it wasn't loud, but something fell into the sound the day you found me, and I saw you too. I had a tune stuck in my head, one I'd forgotten when I said that maybe
first wander slow, but with you near it seemed to glow.
You held the door, I caught your eye, and time just passed like lullabies. The world was wide, but somehow small when you were standing in that hall.
That's the day you found me in a world I thought was still. Not a storm or lightning, just a hush that gave me chills. We didn't dance, we didn't try, but something sweet was passing by. The day you found me, and I saw you too.
If I had turned a second late, I might have missed what felt like fate. If I had looked the other way, I'd still be wondering to this day. That's the day you found me, when the sky forgot to move. And now I play that memory like a record stuck in truth.
I didn't plan, you didn't know, but something found a way to grow. The day you found me, and I found you too.
You found me, I found you too.
You were standing in the sunlight, hair like honey glowing gold, laughed like nothing could go wrong. We were young and we were bold. The streets all echoed with our steps, like every corner knew our name. You'd sing a line, I'd hum along, in our little world of flame. Now I hum the songs we used to sing, with memories in every string. The echoes never fade away, they linger like a warm spring day. You're the harmony I still recall, the sweetest voice behind it all. We carved our names on city walls and danced where no one else could see. A melody in every glance that only made sense to you and me. The notes were simple, sweet and shy, but when we sang, the sky would glow. 1,000 stars would hum along, like even time began to slow. Now I hum the songs we used to sing, with memories in every string. The echoes never fade away, they linger like a warm spring day. You're the harmony I still recall, the sweetest voice behind it all. Oh, if I could bring that chorus back, I'd walk those empty streets again. With every lyre and every line, we'd sing it soft like way back then. Now I hum the songs we used to sing, and feel the years within the ring of voices blending into one. A song that never will be done, 1,000 stars would hum along, like even time began to slow. Now I hum the songs we used to sing, with memories in every string. The echoes never fade away, they linger like a warm spring day. You're the harmony I still recall, the sweetest voice behind it all. Oh, if I could bring that chorus back, I'd walk those empty streets again. With every line, every line, we'd sing it soft like way back then. Now I hum the songs we used to sing and feel the years within the ring. Voices blending into one, a song that never will be done. You're the harmony I still recall, the sweetest voice behind it all.